All right. Thank you guys for jumping on a Sunday evening. I appreciate it. So we're going to try to go through this really, really fast so that I don't keep you here all night. And then you can get back to your families. Hang on. We are on. Okay. So basically tonight we're going to talk about, what's expected in the group. We're going to talk about the meal plan. We're going to talk about how to access this demand. And we're going to talk about all the amazing results that you are going to get. Hi, Dia. How are you? Thanks for joining. So basically, the first thing is I want you to know who I am, right? Because many of you guys are going to see me posting. I'm one of the main coaches on the team. I'm actually the founder of Team Advent. And how that got started was because I wanted to lose the post-baby weight once Matthias was here. And this is coming from someone who's never enjoyed working out, never enjoyed going to the gym. 4.5 years later, I still don't enjoy working out. I enjoy the feeling of accomplishment afterwards. And obviously, I enjoy, being healthy and being fit and being able to run after my 5-year-old boy who has a ton of energy. Right. So when I got started, it was basically to lose the post-baby weight. And when I saw that it was working and I was home with him and I knew that I would be home with him, for at least 3 years, I decided that I needed to share this that was simple from home. Yes, I'm not going to say that you don't have to, put in work because you do. Meal prep takes work and pushing plate, takes work. But it was simple because it was from home. And the way that, we run our lives nowadays, many times we don't have time to go to the gym or to go for a run. And if you can just wake up 30 minutes earlier, then you can get it done. And so I knew that there were a lot of mommies and a lot of women out there that needed to know this simple solution, which is basically nutrition, fitness, and accountability. And listen, anything that you try in today's world, any diet is going to work for a period of time, but can it be sustained, right? And typically not, because they're asking you to cut out things that we enjoy to eat on a regular basis. They tell you to cut out food groups, and that's really impossible to sustain over a long period of time. Here, you're going to learn about nutrition and about how to fuel your body so that you can lose weight, but also maintain it once you get to your goal weight, okay? So that's what this is all about. We want to make sure that, you have the tools to succeed. So, yep, you can go and find a fitness program anywhere and a diet anywhere, but if you don't have an accountability partner, and here you're going to have tons of accountability partners, then you're not going to succeed, because that is actually the missing link. If you don't have someone to hold you accountable, someone to report to, someone who's actually looking for that sweaty picture or that, healthy choice of meal, then it's easier for us to fall off the wagon. I'm not going to say that you're not going to fall off the wagon, because I would be lying to you. This is life, and life is not perfect. And it's okay for you to fall off the wagon, but what's not okay is for you not to get back on. And that's the idea here, that we are all here to come after you, to come looking for you, to support you, to pull you back into the wagon, right? So that's what this is about, and that's what works, the accountability piece, having that support, having that push, coming into this group that you can come in and really just share your thoughts and your feelings and how you're feeling that day. And not only the bad ones, but the good ones, the successes, right? The failures, so that we can all push you along and inspire you and motivate you. So basically, that's what Team Advent is about. That's what Beachbody is about. That's what your journey is going to be about. So this has only worked for me for the past 4.5 years, because I've been a challenger first, which means that I choose a program and I complete it from beginning to end. And I follow the nutrition plan and I commit to it. And I post in the challenge group and I reach out to all of you, because I know that you guys are counting on my sweaty picture just like I'm counting on yours. Because just because I'm a coach doesn't mean that I am perfect. And just because I'm a coach doesn't mean that I don't need your accountability. I need it as much as you need mine. So I'm coming in there to look for that sweaty picture, for, you know, that meal, that shake, because some days I don't want to work out. Some days I don't want to lace up, right? Because I'm exhausted, because life happens. But because I know that there are all of you waiting for that sweaty picture, I get it done. And so I hope that that is also your motivation, but also, you know, make sure that you have a why. Make sure that you know exactly why you're doing this, right? For me at first, it was just, I want to lose this post-baby weight. And then when I started to, you know, really think about it, I knew that it was more than just losing the post-baby weight. I knew it was that I wanted to live a healthier life for my son, because I wanted to be here, you know, I wanted to control at least some sort of my destiny. And if I was healthy, then I can be active with him. I can be around for him. And so that also, you know, held me accountable. The days that I didn't want to do it, not only did I think about you guys, but I also thought about him. Just looking at his face and knowing that, guess what? He needs me, then it pushes me. I know that Donna just had a similar experience last week when she started Lift 4, right? Her little girl, she has 2 little girls, and they worked out with her, and she was like, man, you know, it was inspiring to her to know that her little girls are looking up to her. And that's really ultimately what's going on, guys. They are going to do what you do, not what you tell them. So if you want to lead a healthy lifestyle for your family, it starts with you. So that's basically my story. You know, I've lost 50 pounds with Beachbody. I lost it in 1 year, and I've been able to maintain it off because I showed up in my challenge group. So the more you're active in that challenge group, the more you will have success. Trust me. All right. So first, I'm going to share my screen because I want to show you how to access Beachbody On Demand, because I know some of you are totally new to this and are not going to, you probably haven't even logged into Beachbody On Demand, so you probably don't even know where to begin. So we're going to do that. I'm going to talk about the container system, which is going to be your portion control system. We're going to talk about what came in your package, and then we're going to talk about the meal plan, right? We're going to do the universal one, but then I'm going to go over the Lift 4 one, because I know many of you guys are going to be doing Lift 4, which is amazing. It's only a 4-day program. You're working on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday you're off, Thursday, Friday, and then you're off on the weekend. That program is going to definitely be something that fits into your lifestyle, because, you know, it's only 4 days. But if you're doing the 21-day fix, that's also okay, because 21-day fix is also 30-minute workouts. Yes, you're working out 6 days a week. The 7th day is really you stretching. We all need to recover our muscles. And so, but that one is a really good intro to your fitness and nutrition, because it's going to teach you all about the nutrition plan. All right. So let me share my screen, and you guys are going to tell me if you see that, if you see it. All right. Thumbs up if you see it. Awesome. All right. So I'm going to log out just so that you guys see what I see. All right, so I'm logged out. So basically what you're going to do, if you have a smart TV, then what you can do is just download, look for Beachbody On Demand, the application, and then set it up that way. Or if you want to just work out, you know, from your computer or maybe your tablet, then you can also, if you're doing it from a tablet, go to your application store and then just download Beachbody On Demand. And then you'll be able to log in using your email and password that you utilized when you first enrolled as a customer. And then from the computer, same thing. So beachbodyondemand.com, and then you're going to go in, not where it says sign up, but where it says log in, excuse me. So I'm going to use my email, and then you're going to use your password that you created. You're going to log in. All right, so the beauty of this is that you're going to have access to every single program that is available from the time you purchase to 1999. I think that was the year that they launched. It's been 19 years. So you have access to every single workout program. So if you are doing Lift 4, this is where you're going to click. All right. So first, before I go into the Lift 4 nutritional plan, I want to show you the 21-day fix one. Again, you have access to all the programs. Mes de Más, which is our first Latin program. Everything is in Spanish. You have Shift Shop, which is actually launching an additional workouts to this in October sometime. In anything that launches after you got your membership, basically you have to purchase like a VIP access to get access to the workouts. If you are going to start that program, I suggest that you do that. If you aren't, you can wait 3 months and then it's going to be loaded into your library. All right. So if you are working on something else, you don't have to purchase the VIP access. If you aren't, then and you want to try that new workout, that's the way it would work. For Shift Shop, there's no need to purchase the VIP because it's already here. They're just adding additional workouts. The other one is 80-Day Obsession. If you have Beachbody On Demand and you have an order of Shakeology or the Performance line, tomorrow she actually launches an additional 6 workouts, if I'm correct, and it's called A Little More Obsessed. Amazing program, guys. All of this. So once you're done with Lift 4 or once you're done with 21-Day Fix, I'm telling you right now, you're going to want to reach out to your coach. If I'm your coach, reach out to me because they are all amazing. This program is amazing. This program is amazing. This one I'm in love with. 21-Day Fix is great. Everything here is, you have a library of trainers basically out of your living room. All right, so I just came in here for 21-Day Fix because I want to go over the program materials, just to kind of go in here and to allow you to see how you can find your calendar, your meal plan, etc. If you're doing the 21-Day Fix, you are going to utilize the book, the Portion Fix book that came in your package, or you can actually go into program material and you can actually go under nutrition and you can go ahead and open the eating plan here. The other piece to this is that you can actually have access to our vegan-friendly plan as well. All right. So if you're vegan, boom, no worries, we got you covered. All right. Another thing that I want you to know is you can actually print this food list. It's a sheet, and it will help you not only with the 21-Day Fix, but it will help you with Lift 4. It will help you with Mes de Más. It will help you with many of our programs, okay? So this is basically a cheat sheet, what goes into each container. The green container, the purple container, the red container, yellow container, blue, orange, and the teaspoons. So the green container is your vegetables. Your purple container is your fruits. Your red container is your protein. Yellow is carbohydrates. Blue is your healthy fats, and then orange is your seed and dressings. Teaspoons are anything like olive oil, or it can be anything like milk, butter, seeds, etc. Okay, and then you get a list of your free foods here. Obviously, water. Guys, you have to make sure you're drinking enough water to replenish the water that you are putting out from your body. So you have to replenish, your brain, everything. I think like 70 to 80% of our body is made of water, right? So you have to replenish when you're sweating, when you are going to the bathroom, etc. So anything on this list is free. The other thing I want to show you is that, just make sure that we're going to go over the green one, for example. So it says kale. It says cooked or raw. If it says cooked or raw, you can fill it up. As long as you can put the lid on the container, you can have it. All right. The other thing is, if it doesn't have a number, you can just, put it in the container. But if there's a number associated with it, then that means that that number equals to 1 green container. So for example, 5 medium Brussels sprouts equals to 1 of these containers. 10 large spears of asparagus equals to 1 green container. You don't have to count them. I'm sorry, you don't have to cut them to put them into the container. You just know that 10 of them equals to 1 of these. All right, so if there's a number attached to it, just be very careful. You can actually carry this in your, in your purse, in your book bag, whatever, just for a cheat sheet. You can actually save it to your picture so that you have it as well. Same thing with your purple container, which is your fruits. If there is no number, then you just fill up your purple container, and if you put the lid, and then if it covers it, you can eat it. But if there's a number attached to it, make sure that you're following that. So for example, banana. Banana is right here. Banana, half of a large banana equals to 1 container. We're going to talk about how many containers you each get in a day, but just so that you know, let's say you're allotted 2 of these containers in a day and you're eating 1 large banana, that's it. No more fruits for that day because you've already eaten both of them by eating the entire banana, because half of it equals to 1 of these. All right. Or if you're eating, let's see, I think there's like an apple somewhere around here. I think apple right here. It says 1 small apple. Nowadays, the apples are like gigantic, right? If it's gigantic, you cut it in half and that's 1 purple. But if it's a regular small apple, then 1 of them would equal to 1 purple container. So just, as you go through these and you get more used to that, you won't need to reference this list, but make sure that you have it because you don't want to make that mistake to eat too much of it. Red is your protein container. So anything from chicken and beef and pork and, any meats. Your eggs fall into this category. 2 large eggs equals to 1 red container. Egg whites, if you like egg whites, then 8 large egg whites equals to 1 red container. If you like Greek yogurt, go with plain. I don't like to buy the yogurt that has the fruit or any, flavor in it because it's processed. In order for it to maintain its life, they have to put chemicals in it, right? So make sure that you're buying it plain. 1% is good, and then you add in your fresh fruit to it. You can also get, that's the Greek yogurt. The regular yogurt is 2%. Cottage cheese is another one that fits into your red container, counts as protein. You have tofu here. You have actually your Shakeology. 1 scoop of it is counts as 1 red container. All right. So anything in here, if there is a like a percentage attached, kind of follow that. But typically, if it fits in here, then you're good to go. But the yellow container, that is your carbohydrates. We all love to eat carbs, right? So it's not that you can't eat them, just make sure that you're eating the right amount for your body. So the other piece with the yellow container is that you want to stay, and not only the yellow container, all of the containers, if you stay on the top of the list, that has the most nutritional value for your body. So if you go to the bottom of, for example, the yellow container, right, it says applesauce, sweetened. What is that? 1 3/4 cup. That has less nutritional value than if you had sweet potato, right? Doesn't mean that you can't eat it, but it just means that if you stick with sweet potato most of the time, you're going to have better results. All right. So sweet potato you can have. So again, nothing here has a number attached. If it's attached, then follow it. All right. The other piece to this is that some of these, especially with the yellow, if it says cooked, then you want to make sure that you've cooked it before you measure it in your yellow container, because it expands. Something like quinoa, it expands. Something like rice, it expands, right? Something like oatmeal, it expands. So make sure that you are actually cooking these. So a lot of them actually say cook. So under yellow container, beware, cook first and then measure, all right? Again, there's so many different things that you can have here. You can have plantains, you can have beans, you can have crackers, you can have cereal, right? You can have bagel. Just look out for, you can have bread. Just look out for what it is, the amount that you should be able to have it. And remember, let's not stick to the bottom. You can pick from both sides. Pick more to the top. Blue container is your healthy fat. That's like avocado. Those are your nuts. That's your hummus. That's your cheese. So if you're making eggs, for example, right? What I would do is that, if you wanted to have eggs with cheese, then take your blue container, measure your cheese, whatever your preference is, put it in there, and boom, right? There's your breakfast. So again, the other piece to this is that if you're going to have nuts as to fill that blue container, you want to make sure that if you're having almonds, it's only 12. It's not the entire bag. All right. If you're having peanuts, it's 14 of them. So just make sure that you are, very aware of this. Orange container is for your seeds, is for your olives. I love olives. So 10 medium olives equals one of those orange containers. If you're going to have a salad, then, the orange container, you get 2 for whatever reason. Everyone says, why do we get 2 of them? I don't know. Just take it. I don't know. They don't send us 2 of one of them, but they do send 2 of the orange containers. Dressings. You actually have a list of dressings in the 21-day fix meal plan that you can make. You also have access, and I'll show you in a bit, you have access to the Fixate program under the Beachbody On Demand, and they have amazing recipes for dressings and like all types of stuff. And all of them are like 8 minutes long, 3 minutes long, 5 minutes, and you can actually whip up dinner for your family from those recipes, all right? And then your teaspoons of olive oils, butter, mayo, etc. And then your free foods. So this is I just wanted to go over really quickly what goes in each of your containers. It's very important for you to know so that you are able to eat what your body needs, all right? Fuel your body. So I'm going back. There's so many tabs open. All right. So if you're doing the 21-day fix, I would say go to the calendar section. So basically program material, that's where you find the meal plan. Go to the calendar and tracking. And then you're going to open the calendar. Calendars are important because we want to know what it is that you're doing on Monday and Tuesday, etc. Right? So it tells you exactly what you are going to be doing. And FYI, if you've done the 21-day fix before, in the spring, Autumn is actually revamping this entire program, and it's going to be a live thing like 80-day obsession where you're following each day with her. So it's going to be amazing. So she's revamping this whole program. This program is amazing. Don't sleep on this program. So if you are a beginner, make sure that if you haven't worked out in a while, guys, follow the modifier. I urge you because I don't want you to get hurt. All right. So print out your calendars so that you know what you are doing each day. You actually have music playlists now too through Spotify. All right, so that's what the 21-day fix. The other thing that I want you to, let me see, I want to start here. This is actually the stuff that you want to do before you get started. So the calendar is also here.
Start with the magnet.
Okay, so here is how you are going to determine your calorie intake, all right? So what does that mean? You're going to take your weight, and in this book, guys, who's cooking?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure, but I just muted some people. I don't know who was cooking. All right, so if you have the portion fixed and you open it to page, hang on, to page 7, that's where you're going to do your calculation for where you fall in the brackets for your meal plan. if you're doing the 21-day fix, you can do it here or you can do it here. So you're going to take your weight, you're going to multiply it by 11, and then that's your caloric baseline. And here it tells you, you know, if you're sedentary, it's 11. If you have a moderate active lifestyle, then it should be 12. And if you have a highly active lifestyle, someone like is in construction or something like that, it would be times 13. Then you're going to take this number and you're going to add 400 calories to it. That's your maintenance calories. So if you didn't want to lose weight, that's where you would stay. But if you want to lose weight, then now we're going to subtract 750. And let me backtrack. The reason you're adding 400 calories is because you're exercising, right? So you have to add to replenish your body because of what you're working out to. Then you're going to subtract 750 to create that deficit, all right? So maintenance calories minus 750, that's your calorie target. So let's just say that, you know, you fall under, I don't know, 1550 calories. This was your calorie bracket. That means, guys, that you fall under plan B. And that means that you will get 4 vegetable containers each day. You get 3 fruit containers each day, 4 proteins, 3 carbs, 1 healthy fat, 1 salad dress, 1 salad and seed container, and then 4 teaspoons. The teaspoon doesn't come in your package. Just use a regular teaspoon from home. You get 4 of them for oil and nut butter, all right? So that's what it is. You don't have to eat all of that in one sitting. You can spread it out, all right? The beauty of this is that also, you know, all of your programs, all of the meal plans, give you a sample meal plan, all right? So make sure that if you need a sample meal plan, make sure that you post it in the app so that, you know, I can post some for you, all right? For example, if you're doing Lift 4, I'm doing Lift 4, I can share what I'm eating, right? If you're doing 80-day obsession, I can share what I did there. The 21-day fix, there's a tons of recipes, meal plans in the web. So that's what that means. So maybe you can have 1 vegetable for morning with some protein and a carb. And then for, you know, for lunchtime, you can have 2 veggies, and then you can have a protein again, and you can have another carb, you can have a healthy fat, you can have a fruit, right? So you can mix it up. You don't have to have everything. But if you struggle with vegetables, you can have a big salad. You have 4 veggie servings that you have to eat. Maybe you can, you know, add some spinach to your Shakeology as well. There goes 1, right? And then have the remaining 3 in a salad, just so that you can get it all in. So that's this.
Gabby, you have to, so if you can remind me, like, what happens if, like, I don't have all of my containers? Like, I'm missing, you know, like, let's say I'm missing the fruit container. I'm missing 2 fruit containers, you know, for that day. Is that like a catastrophe?
Yeah. I mean, it's not the end of the world that happens. Just don't, like, for example, try your best to stick to it, because if you are sticking to it, that's when you're going to have the best results, period. End the story, right? Yep. But if you miss it, then, you know, just make sure that the next day you don't. And the thing about this is that, you know, when Autumn, and she said this in one of the 80-day program that she did, she said, you know, a lot of people have different questions, like, what happens if I schedule this and that and the other, or if I miss that, or if I add this or whatever. She said, listen, I can tell you that you're going to have the best results based on you following what I put out. But if you tweak it, or because whatever life happens, then know that you'll have results, but they're not the results I'm guaranteeing. Does that make sense? So just try your best to, like, stay on track. Okay? That's a great question, though. All right, so that's that. And what is this? See, this is a plan your meal. So it tells you, like, it gives you like a setup so that you can have an idea of what time you should be eating, what you should be eating. So this is a sample one. All right, the other thing that's very, very important before you get started, I know some of you guys already started, but make sure that if you didn't take your measurements, but if you haven't gotten started, it's important to take your measurements. It tells you exactly where to measure. Chest is important. Your chest, your arm, the bigger part of your arm, and measure both because sometimes one is bigger than the other, believe it or not. Your waist, your hips, your thighs, same thing, measure both, all right? Then total inches, then make sure that you also take a picture of your weight. The way I do my weight is that I wait for the morning, I use the restroom, and then I weigh myself. Sometimes what happens is that, you know, you change your clothing, and so it varies your weight. You don't want to do that. You want to have the same outfit every single time you weigh yourself, and you want to make sure it's around the same time. So don't weigh yourself in the morning one time, and then the next week you're doing it in the evening. It's going to change up because you've eaten all day, right? So make sure that you do it at the same time. Be consistent with it. If you want to weigh yourself in your, you know, undergarments, that's fine. If you want to, you know, weigh yourself in your birthday outfit, that's fine. As long as you, as long as you do it consistently every single time. All right. The other thing is pictures, guys. I emphasize pictures because sometimes, you know, you feel like you're not making any progress and you put day 1 and then day 21 together and you're like, holy crap, right? So it's very important that you do those things, that you take all the pictures, front pictures, back pictures, side pictures, all right? What else? I'm going to put a video so that you guys can see how you should be taking your pictures. But it's very important because just imagine if you are judging your success just in weight, it's not fair because some weeks you might not lose. Some weeks you might not lose as much as you expected to, but you lost a lot of weights. But if you weren't tracking you lost a lot of inches, but if you weren't tracking your inches, how would you know that, right? So you have to look at the entire picture. Weight, you have to look at inches, you have to look at pictures, and also you got to look at how your clothes is fitting, and also your energy level, how you're feeling, right? And things that, you know, non-scale victories are super, super important. So make sure that you're doing this. If you have a measuring tape, do the measuring tonight and then do the weight tomorrow. You could do the pictures today. You can take pictures in your in a workout outfit, and then if you're gonna, you know, make sure that you know which one it is so that the last day you're also taking pictures in the same outfit so that you can see the progress. All right, so that is with the 21-day fix and how to you know, understand the meal plan, what goes into your containers, Shakeology while this loads, and then I'm gonna go to the meal plan for Lift 4. Wait, before I go there, workout list. Let me show you this. So once you're ready to press play, you're gonna go to your workout list and you are going to match the calendar to the first workout. So I believe it was Total Body Cardio Fix. So you're gonna hit play, and then there should be like an announcement that pops up. Yep, a warning. This basically, read it. This basically says consult your physician. Make sure you know that you are able to work out to this. And then you're going to, once you read it, you're going to acknowledge that you accept, that you've read it, and then you're going to accept. Once you accept, it'll start playing for you. This is in the computer, all right? Okay, so that's what happens. So basically that is it. Now we're gonna go into the other workouts. I'm gonna talk about Shift Shop in a second, but how you make your Shakeology. So remember, Shakeology counts as one of your reds. So if you were allotted 4 reds, 4 proteins that one day, now you only have to worry about 3 because your Shakeology is one of them. I like to have my Shakeology as a snack because to me, that's my vitamins, that's my protein, you know, that's my nutrients that I can't get in an entire day. So that's what I do. I like to chew my meals, my main meals. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then 2 snacks. One of my snacks is my shake. The other one is maybe cottage cheese, or maybe it's yogurt. You know, sometimes I mix it up. All right. So the way I make my Shakeology, it took me a little bit to kind of get the right consistency. So don't get frustrated. I'll also post a video on how I make my Shakeology. So 8 ounces of unsweetened almond milk, or unsweetened coconut milk, or 2% milk, or 1% milk. All right. I would stick to almond milk or coconut milk and do unsweetened. Why? Because 8 ounces of it equals to 1 teaspoon. And you'll get like maybe 3 teaspoons in one day, or 4 teaspoons, depending on your meal plan. And it's milk, right? So it's 8 ounces of it. If you like more liquid in it, you can go ahead and add 2 to 4 ounces of water to it. 1 scoop of your Shakeology, that's 1 red. All right. Let's say you put fruit in it. You can put berries. You can put half of a banana. That's a purple right there. Okay. So now you had a protein, a red, and now you had a purple, a fruit. You can put, if you struggle with eating your veggies, you could put 1 cup, 1 green of baby spinach. That right there is 1 green, 1 veggie, right? So now you've had 3 containers in your shake. Then you could put 1 teaspoon of almond butter. And if you use the unsweetened almond milk, that means you've had 2 teaspoons already, because the almond milk, 8 ounces of it, equals to 1 teaspoon, and then 1 teaspoon of almond butter. Boom, right? So how easy. You put that in a blender, you put a little bit of ice, you blend it, and voila, there's your shake. So that is the way you make your shake. It's super simple. And, and you can mix it up. There's recipes in every single meal plan, you guys. All right. So lift 4. So lift 4, if you are starting lift 4 or have started lift 4, take a look at these 2-minute videos, intro to lift 4, intro to the nutrition. All right. And then there's a sample workout. If you wanted to try it before, maybe if you're still waiting for your package, you're waiting for your package, I would say do the sample workout, try it out, see how your butt is going to get kicked, pretty much. So I would do that. And then you have 8 weeks, and the weeks go like this. I'm going into week 7. And Donna started week 1, and she's going into week 2. And that went like that. Yes, Donna? Right? So you're basically going in, you're clicking, there's 4 workouts. And this one, it really tells you day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And then it tells you the amount of minutes that it's going to take you. Like something like this, it says 39 minutes, but you're legit working out for like 30, because you have to, cool down, you have to warm up, there's like the ab work, etc. So, and that's it, right? So you really don't have to look at the calendar if you don't want to, because he breaks it down really nicely. So these are all the workouts. So the other days that you're not working out, so for example, day 1, day 2, that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday you're off, you can do one of the recovery workouts, right? You can do an active recovery day. You can go jogging. You can go swimming. You can go, take another class, like I don't take classes at gym, so I don't know. Oh, kickboxing. I don't know, something like that, right? So you could do an active, or you can rest, all right? So make sure that if you want to do your recovery workouts, these are it.
I created Lift 4 because this
you can roll and recover, you can stretch, etc. All right. So in terms of the program materials, so important. You can print the calendar. The progression tracker, guys, so important to do this, because you want to challenge yourself. If you haven't worked out in a while, then you want to start, with lighter weights, because you also don't want to compromise your form. You always want to make sure that you are following the program as is, but also maintaining form, because you want to make sure that you get the best results. So, you're writing in what weight you're using. In some of the moves, you're going to need three pounders, because they're tough. Then the other ones are 5, and some may be 8. And then as you progress, you're gonna. Matthias had to make his appearance. So, so then you're gonna, maybe use 10 pounds on some of them. But don't feel ashamed because I'm using, I started with 3 pounds, and then for some of the moves, and then I moved up to 5 because they're tough. But then there's other moves that I'm already utilizing 20 weights, 20 pounds or 30 pounds. But it depends. Leg day, right? Because it's the bigger muscle in your body, you can lift more as opposed to, your upper body. So this is good to track because you can see what you did in week 1 and then compare it to week 2, et cetera, et cetera. So print that out. It's important to track your progress. All right, did I go back yet? And then finally, the meal plan here, super simple. So make sure that, you open it. Am I going back? Okay, here we go. All right, so program nutrition. And then again, there's also vegan nutrition. And then there's a playlist as well. And alternate languages, which is cool. So it's in Spanish as well. And I believe it should be in French too. Yep, it's in French too. All right, so I'm gonna open the meal plan just so that you can see how simple the meal plan is for the Lift 4. And this is gonna be your trainer every day in your living room. Just need to point that out. All right, so here we go. Same thing, guys. You're gonna have to make sure that you take your pictures, take your weight measurements. All right, important, important, important. Okay, puppy. Excuse me. All right, and then there's something to track your measurements. All right, and then here is your meal plan. So this one's a little different than the 21-day fix. It tells you if you if you want to lose, if you weigh, less than 168 pounds, then you're plan A. Okay, that's if you want to lose. If you want to maintain, for someone like me, and it tells you up here, I believe it's up here somewhere. It tells you have to go up 2 brackets. So that means that I would have to go to plan C. I want to maintain my weight. I don't want to lose. So I would fall in plan A, but because I want to maintain and build, then I would do plan C. All right, so just pay attention. This one is super simple. They actually took away all the calculation out for us. And then if you're in plan A, then you get 3 vegetables a day, you get 2 fruits a day, you get 4 proteins a day, you get 2 carbohydrates, 1 healthy fat, you get 1 seed and dressing, 1 orange container, and then you get 2 teaspoons. And then if you're adding the performance supplements on the days you work out only, because you're going to need to repair your muscles, so not the days you're resting, only the days you're working out, then it tells you that you can utilize Energize, Hydrate, Recover, Recharge. And then it doesn't tell you to add creatine the first 2 the first 2 plans, but it tells you to add it when you are in plan C, D, E, and F. All right, so that's what that is. Remember, your daily Shakeology counts as a red container. All right, guys, so does that make sense? The meal plan, super simple here. And it also talks to you, if you scroll down more, it also see if you're looking to build. This is something else too. So make sure that, if you want to build, you're not interested in losing, this is something you want to read as well. What else? Look, sample menu for plan B. I mean, like, they really, take care of us. There's something I wanted to talk about here. Does it talk about it here? He talks about cheat days. Make sure that if you want to cheat with this meal plan, you read this step 5. It's super important. You can follow it, or you don't have to cheat. It's up to you. But once a week, he allows you, 1 cheat day. All right. So make sure that you're reading that. And that's basically it with this. I have, and then it breaks down all the food Same scenario with the 21-day fix. So I'm going to stop my share. Did that make sense?
Yes.
Any questions? No questions? So the next time we have this call, all of you guys can lead it, yes?
Yes.
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 I love it. All right, so that's basically it, guys. Tomorrow, for those that are still waiting for your package, go in. Actually, let me share my screen one more time. To share screen. If you are still waiting for your package, you can try the sample workout for Lift 4, right? Or you can, it's up to you. If you want to get started tomorrow and just start it and then add Shakeology when it comes on Tuesday, Wednesday, that's perfectly fine with me. If you just want to start and as soon as your Shakeology comes, then go ahead and wait. But then you have access to the virtual gym. So I wouldn't just not work out tomorrow. So what I would do is I would go try the sample workout for Lift 4. I would go and try the sample workout for Shift Shop. See, try workout. This is going to launch October 22nd. I would go and try out maybe even a workout from, I wouldn't say 80-day obsession, because if you don't have the sliders, then it wouldn't work out for you. But I would do something like, I'm scrolling to find Clean Week. That's a 30-minute workout, 7 days a week. So you could do something like Clean Week, all right? And then the other thing that I wanted to show you is Fixate, before I forget. That's the cooking show that I was talking to you guys about. Basically, look, she goes over the containers here. It's an 8-minute workout. I'm sorry, thinking about workout here. 8-minute video. So if you want a little more explanation about the container, she's the creator of the containers. Go ahead and, watch this, all right? Meal prep. She goes into meal prepping. We're going to talk about meal prepping as well. But here is 5 days food of meal prepping. You can watch that, 16 minutes. And again, this is Autumn Calabrese, who created the 21-day fix, who created the Fixate program, who created the container system. She's actually walking you through what meal prep should look like. It's 15 minutes, right? 16 minutes. There's two ways to do it. Make sure that you watch these, guys. And then if you want a recipe for a breakfast or, to do something for your family, right? You can just pick from here. Shakeology recipes. And then if you actually don't want to watch it, they're all short videos, like I said. You could actually go here and go to the recipes, and then you can actually just, take a picture of that or PDF it, save it, download it, etc. So I would definitely not do anything tomorrow because you're still waiting for Shakeology. You can A, get started, or B, try anything from the library that is now available to you. All right? Any questions? And Crystal never showed us her face. Crystal, I'm gonna have to make you get on another call so I can see your face. She's still hiding. And you guys know I'm gonna take a picture. I like it. I like that, Carol. Carol moves her thing out the way. All right, smile. Beautiful. All right, guys, no questions? Questions? No questions? All right. And use the challenge tracker. Did you all download it into your phones? You know how to use it?
Yes.
All right. This is what it looks like. My challenge tracker. So just so you know, you're going to see all your challengers here, or your ladies posting. So if you want to see all the posts, then, and you can do this from your phone too. You can put all posts. If you don't want to miss my posts, you can put all coach posts. But it won't just be me. It'll be all the coaches that are posting as well. All right. So definitely make sure that you are coming in here, tracking your Shakeology, your workout. And the beauty of it is that Team Beachbody, or I should say Beachbody On Demand, is connected to the challenge tracker. And when you actually come into the challenge tracker after you've worked out, it tracks it for you. And it actually shows up like this. Let me see. Actually, instead of scrolling, let me pull one of mine. It shows up like this. Wait, where is it? Oh, it doesn't show up here. Oh no, it's here. Right? If you look at it from your,
it's probably on your list when you look at them all together that you did every day checked. That's where it probably is checked off.
oh, on the actual.
Yeah, you know when it says you did 5 workouts today or this week, or you did 5 Shakeologies.
I know that if you look at it from your phone, it actually it appears in blue at the top. You know what I'm talking about? It connects it anyway. It logs it for you basically when you come in to go take your picture, your sweaty picture. You can actually take your picture beforehand or take it with the app, and then it'll log it for you. I don't know. It's not showing up here, but whatever. But this is it. So come in here. There's a files section. So I'll be putting goodies in here. Right now, the container food list is in there. So if you want to go in and download that or print it, and then this is the group feed. And that's basically it, guys. Make sure that you come in here and that you utilize the tracker, because that's what's going to give you success, as well as pressing play and following your meal plan. 80% comes from your meals, 20% workout, and the rest, what pulls it together, is the accountability. All right? Any question? Carol, you have anything to say? Anything you think the ladies will benefit from?
I was on late, so I don't know if you talked about meal prepping, but that's what I was just doing. And meal prepping and tracking your meals is so important. So, you know, just making the collage, I'm sure you already told them that, but meal prepping, it doesn't matter when you do it. I know Arlette, she meal preps her meals the night before. That's how she does it. Some people, like Lisa, she'll meal prep Sunday for the whole week. I meal prep Sunday and Wednesday. So it doesn't matter. Just pick the day that's best for you. If you want to do buffet style, if you want to do individual, just pick what's best for you and stick with it. And it's trial and error. You'll see what works. But meal prepping is super important.
Awesome.
Nice.
Let me unmute you guys in case you guys do need to say something. Unmute. Oh, I unmuted everyone. Right? Did I? Unmute. Donna, you can't unmute.
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's unmuted.
Yeah. You could.
Donna, you want to share something?
No, you answered it. Like I was trying to ask a question and you couldn't hear me. So I just wanted to make sure that nobody else had questions that, you know, you couldn't hear them.
But we answered your question?
Yes, you did.
Okay, awesome. All right, guys. Thank you again for jumping on a Sunday. And good luck tomorrow if you are just starting. If you are not starting and you're starting week 2 or week 3, or you're almost finishing the program, you know, go kick some booty. You guys got this. Make sure you connect into the community, because that is where success comes. Please, as you start this journey as well, you'll have a lot of questions. Don't be afraid to post in the app, because many of us will answer, or don't be afraid to call me, text me, email me, you know, I'll respond. All right? We're
Okay.
in this together.
Thank
The
you.
last 90 days.
Thank you.
Have a great night, guys.
Night.
Thank you. Bye. Good night.